For decades, the prices of new and used cars have made it next to impossible to buy them without the need for some sort of financing. Suddenly, just making a simple outlay of cash turns into a complicated financial transaction. And the worst part is having to expose all of the borrower's financial dealings to total strangers. This creates a great deal of anxiety for the prospective car buyer, along with a lot of added work to make it possible to own a new or newer vehicle. While it's not the most densely populated city in the U.S., Denver is a city with more than 600,000 residents. Also being situated near Fort Collins, the city has a major influx of military personnel who need transportation from base to city. This means that there is a very active and competitive market for Denver car loans. Soldiers living in and near the Denver metro area provide a substantial amount of traffic, not only on the highways and streets, but also in Denver's banks and credit unions. Active duty military in the area tend to be young and are usually entering the car loan market for the first time. Being first-time car buyers, the most common difficulty they'll experience lies in their credit ratings. Credit scores and annual credit reports are history-driven, and most young people haven't had enough experience in the world of credit to get a high enough credit score to put them in the prime lending position. Added to the military population is a college student or graduate population with even less stability in their credit ratings. This means the best car loan options simply will not be available to them. Welcome to the land of the subprime. Poor credit is not as dire a circumstance as it may seem if one is willing to jump through a few hoops to land the best car loans available at his or her level of credit. Realistic expectations are needed to get through the car loan process, as well as little patience. The good news is that Denver has some of the lowest interest rates available in the nation, since it is one of the economically healthier states. And there are lenders who specialize in helping active duty military in finding solid auto financing. These include dealership financing departments that offer a number of incentives, backed by the major auto manufacturers, to purchase cars through them. The downside is that Denver is home to some fairly unscrupulous dealers and financing companies who target military people with some shameless advertising ploys. These will take the form of no money down deals and 0% financing, which carry some hefty charges buried in the fine print of their loan contracts. It's easy to sidestep any of these bad deals if a good soldier knows what he or she is looking for. A dealer or lender who wants the car loan applicant to sign the deal without reading the contract or filling in all the blanks is a clear indication that they have something to hide, which can leave a borrower with an empty bank account and no car. 0% financing can be a good deal, or a scam depending on who's making the offer. Many dealerships use 0% interest as a teaser rate to get car buyers in the door. While this rate will only last for the first year of a variable interest rate car loan, a legitimate offer's rate will only go a few points over prime to cover the cost of the loan. The phony 0% car loan will zoom up to interest rates that come close to usury without violating Colorado state laws. Ultimately, an economy car purchase can turn into a luxury car expense when the interest payments are tallied up. On a soldier's pay, that can mean landing in a hole that he or she won't be able to climb out of for years, beyond the length of the loan. For the most part, Denver lenders who market their products to the military are good, honest business people who have made it their mission to see that our armed service personnel have access to car loans that won't pile more burdens onto their shoulders. Nationwide, lenders are available to see that a wide range of financing is open to military people and their families when it comes to car loans. For these lending institutions, it's simply a way of giving back to the men and women who give so much. Federal Auto Loan. Good credit, bad credit, no credit, all good.